Yo, what's up guys? So today in this video we're going to be doing some more trading, but instead of me trading, I'm actually going to hire somebody to trade for me. So basically I'm going to be getting my friend Arthur the Smart to trade for me. I mean, he's a way better trader than me, so there's a reason why I chose him. He has over 1.1 million values, so hopefully he can make me some pretty good profit. I'm going to send him my radioactive beast mode and he's going to trade it for me and see how much profit he can make. And in return for him trading for me, I'm actually going to get him Roblox Premium since he doesn't actually have it right now. So I'm going to do that and then hopefully he can start making some trades. As you guys can see right here, I gave him my radioactive beast mode for my cuckoo crazy bot 10,000. So I gave him about 35k value. And I think that should be enough for him to actually make some trades and make some profit with it. So let's see what he can do. Okay, so here's the first trade that he ended up completing. It was the radioactive beast mode for the pink mermaid princess and the green wistful wink, which was a 1k overpay. But in the next trade, he actually ended up trading back because the pink mermaid princess and the green wistful wink were under wrap. So it was actually good to trade back, and that's what he ended up doing. So I tried my best not to actually look at the trades before looking at them now so that I could have a more authentic reaction. And I have pretty high hopes because I know how much profit he made, and I'm pretty sure he made a lot of big trades here, so let's check it out. I guess this is the first real trade because the other two trades were just a trade back. So this one was the radioactive beast mode for the bright eyes top hat, the brilliant bombastique, and the metal feathers of fade. So let me check out the values on this one. So here's the values on the trade. So actually the radioactive beast mode went up 3k since he made the trade because I'm recording this a little bit after, but at the time it was a 2k overpay, or 2.2k to be exact. So this was actually a pretty good trade. He had to downgrade the beast mode somehow, so I think this was a good way to do it. So in this next trade, he made a small upgrade for the gold emperor of the night. He gave the metal feathers of fate and the bright eyes top hat for the gold emperor of the night. So let's check out the values on this one. He ended up overpaying like 200 for an upgrade, so this was actually a pretty good trade. He gave 32k for 32k, so this was a good one. In the next trade, he gave Brilliant Bombastique for the Camo Commando, the Joyful Bell Helmet, and the Valentine's Day 2012 cap. So this one was actually pretty good. He got an overpay on a value item, and if you guys know, you should never overpay wrap per value, so he was able to get an overpay. It was a 300 overpay, so this was a really good trade for him. Next, he downgraded the Camo Commando for the Shaggy and the Annoying Elf, plus some Robux. Just a pretty small trade, nothing too crazy. So for the next trade, he was actually able to get a projected. He gave the Shaggy and the Valentine's Day cap for the Poseidon, so that's like a 5.5k projected. He could definitely flip it and make some profit, but he did give a lot, so let's see what he can actually get for it. Alright, and just like I guessed, he did do pretty good with it. He gave the Poseidon for another projected, which is worth 7.5k, so that was a really good trade. If you're having trouble flipping a projected, you can always just try to trade it for another projected that's worth more. That's something that I do sometimes when I get stuck. And the reason why you want to do that is because that projected you're trading for isn't going to drop as fast as the one that you already had, or it just has more wrap. So in this next trade, he gave the Golden Emperor of the Night for the Yellow Star face and the Roblox Madness face. So let's check out the values on this one. It looks pretty good based on the wrap. He gained like 2k wrap on this one, so it should be good. So he ended up getting 36k for 32, so it was a 4k overpay. This is actually a pretty insane trade because the Madness and the Golden Emperor of the Night are already equal. So the fact that he got a 4k add on it is actually really good. Probably one of the better trades that he made. This was a really good one. This one is just a wrap win, I guess. Nothing crazy here. The values probably changed, but whatever. And then in this next trade, he actually flipped the projected, so he was able to get 4.3k back. And if you remember, he gave 2.7k for the projected, so he did pretty good. He made about 1.6k profit on this one, which is good enough, especially for a small projected. Then he traded those items that he just got in the last couple trades for the Bombastic Scary Hood, so he upgraded for equal. This is a pretty good trade as well. He got rid of the bad demand for a decent demand item, so overall, he definitely won this trade. And then next, he gave the Yellow Star face and 200 Robux for the Sword of Nefertiti, which is 5.3k. So he gained like 1.4k on this trade, which obviously is pretty crazy. He gave a good demand item for a bad demand item, but like I just said, he won 1.4k, which is pretty hard to do in a 1-for-1 trade. So he definitely did really good on this one. Then in this next trade, he downgraded the Roblox Madness face. So he gave the Madness and what looks like maybe 115 Robux for the Purple Mermaid, the Red Sparkle Time, and the Snake Pack. So let's check the values out on this one. So by the looks of it, this trade was actually a loss. I'm not sure if Madness went up at all, but it does look like a pretty big loss. So I'm not really sure what happened with this trade, but maybe he could trade some of these items and make some profit. So let's see what happens. And then in the next trade, he gave that bad demand sword for the pumpkin bucket and the sinister P. So we got a 150 overpay, and he got some better demand items. The pumpkin bucket isn't really good demand, but the sinister P is, so he did good in this one too. And then in this trade, he actually got a projected, so we gave the bombastic scary hood for the skull and crossbones, which is a 27k projected. He gave 5.6k, so hopefully he can flip it. This could be a lot of profit if he does it right. So then next, he gave the red sparkle time sword, the sinister P, and the skull and crossbones, which is a projected for the catching snowflakes, which is worth about 20k. So these two items are 10k, and the projected, I'm not sure how much he got it for, but that equals the projected being 10k, so this is a really good flip. To get 10k for projected is pretty insane actually. And then here's the final total that he had. It was 45k value. He has the purple mermaid face, catching snowflakes, the pumpkin bucket, the annoying elf, and the snake pack. So he went from 35k to 45k in a couple days of trading, so that's really good. I hope you guys enjoyed the switch up. Instead of me trading, I had someone else trade for me, and it turned out pretty good. We made a lot of profit, and we got some new items that I've never actually had before, like the pumpkin bucket. And I thought it was pretty fun looking at someone else's trades instead of mine. I'm only used to looking at my trades, obviously, because I can't see anyone else's. So it's pretty cool to look at someone else's and compare how they make profit and how they make trades to how I do. So I had a lot of fun making this video, so let me know if you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. We're currently on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so you guys leaving a like and subscribing will definitely help us get there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace.